In Mexico, there is a problem that involves the terms violence, abuse, and neglect. This problem has a face, but it rarely has a name. They are the eternal, invisible protagonists of urban life, and this is the reality street dogs have to face every day.
In July 21st, a company that produces pet food celebrates the Day of the Dog. More than 10,000 attendees gather in the country yard of Benito Juárez to spend the day cuddling their dogs. Meanwhile, somewhere in the state of Mexico, you can find a dog in the streets hungry and thirsty, another dog tied to a pole outside a house, or another being abandoned on the highway. According to the National Institute of Statistics and Geography, there are 3 million dogs in the state of Mexico, 1 dog per 5 persons. Estimate that 7 out of 10 dogs are victims of abuse and neglect. Generally, when we talk about abuse and neglect, we don't relate only to dogs on the street, we also consider those with home. For its part, the Office of Environmental Protection in the state of Mexico has received 340 complaints of animal abuse, which has conducted to 82 inspections and 126 rescued animals. Many of these will be part of the 15,000 who are killed every month in these centers. Civil associations do their part with shelters and adoption centers, but this effort is not enough for the magnitude of the problem. People find it easy to leave their dog in the street or outside a shelter. In many of these cases, the dog will eventually die of depression before finding another home. Shelters are like kennels, such as prisons, and what a dog really needs is a warmth of a loving home.
More than half of the population in Mexico has at least one pet in their homes. About the kind of pets that Mexicans have, we can see that 85% have dogs, becoming this option the most common, followed by 32% who claim to have cats and 24% who have birds. Of those Mexicans who have at least one pet at home, 72% said it was a gift. 3 out of 10 Mexicans bought their pet, 8% adopted their pet, and 9% said they had picked it up from the street. 66% of the people are against using animals for tests in laboratories. 8 out of 10 Mexicans disagree on using them to make clothes, and 67% are against using them for entertainment. Nowadays, there are only 5 states in Mexico who do not have local laws to protect animals. These states are Baja California Sur, Oaxaca, Sinaloa, Sonora, and Tabasco. In 2013, the Office of Environmental Protection of the State of Mexico has received 340 complaints of animal abuse, through which they have rescued 126 dogs. According to a survey conducted by the company called Parametria, the interest in the protection of animal rights has grown in the last years.
He keeps me in chains in his filthy backyard.
He starves me.
And beats me.
He trains me to fight.
And keep on fighting.
Even if my legs are broken.
Even if my guts are hanging out.
If I win, I live to fight another day. If I lose, I die.
To him, I'm just a dog.
But who's the animal?
Hola, queremos hacer unas preguntas sobre tu perrito. Em, ¿Al perrito lo adoptaste o te lo regalaron o lo compraste?
Me lo regalaron.
¿Sí? Y no sé si sepas, por ejemplo, sobre campañas de adopción que existen. No, bueno, por ejemplo, ahorita no sé si te hayas fijado que antes había muchos perritos callejeros aquí en el centro y ahora ya no. Bueno, es básicamente porque se los lleva el antirrábico y lo que hacen es que los tienen ahí un tiempo, pero como son muchísimos ya, y no los pueden mantener, algunos los tienen que sacrificar y pues por eso era la pregunta si lo habías adoptado. ¿Tú qué piensas sobre que la gente adopte perritos de la calle? ¿Crees que está bien? ¿Crees que está mal? ¿Tú lo harías?
Yo lo haría porque a mí no me gusta ver a los perros sufrir.
¿Y qué crees que podemos hacer como en general? ¿Qué cultura crees que es la que tenemos que tener para hacer que el número de animales en las calles ya no sea tan grande? No sé, a lo mejor esterilizar a los perros, cuidarlos más como se merecen.
Cuidarlos como se merecen. Es que una prima mía tenía una perrita, pero la maltrataba mucho. La agarraba de sus patitas y le empezaba a dar vueltas. La aventó desde la litera de arriba hasta abajo.
¿Y tú piensas que eso está mal?
Ajá, porque no se vale, porque también los perros son como seres vivos.
Muy bien, sí, exactamente. Bueno, pues gracias. Buenas tardes, ¿no? Pues queríamos hacerle unas preguntas. Estamos haciendo un trabajo sobre los animales y la cultura del cuidado que tenemos hacia ellos, específicamente en Metepec. Y quería preguntarle, por ejemplo, en esta que es una veterinaria, si es frecuente que las personas vengan a esterilizar a los perros.
Sí. Digamos que no frecuente, común.
Es común. Y también queríamos preguntarle, por ejemplo, si viene gente aquí a preguntar o están asociados con la adopción o con alguna asociación, no sé, para adoptar animales.
No estamos asociados con alguna, digamos, alguna empresa o organización, por decirse, pero sí nos han llegado, por ejemplo, perritos que encuentra la gente y nos pide que les busquemos hogar. En ese caso sí, nosotros hacemos el favor, ya sea de tenerlos aquí, en lo que se les encuentra un lugar, si vienen enfermos, se les da tratamiento, hay veces que se les esteriliza, dependiendo ahora sí de la persona que lo haya encontrado. O muchas veces nos dicen, ¿sabes qué? Yo encontré a alguien, hazme el favor, no sé, de subirlo a la página de consentidor y buscarle un lugar. Y sí, es el modo del que hacemos para buscarles un hogar a los perritos.
Ok, y bueno, por último, ¿usted está de acuerdo con la adopción, con la cultura de adopción? ¿Con que se fomente más?
Así es.
Well, Damara, from who was the idea to have a dog, and why did you have, well, an adopted one instead of a bought one?
Well, it was my dad's idea to find a shelter so we could adopt a dog, and I agreed immediately.
Are you happy with your dog?
I'm more than happy.
Did you choose your dog?
Well, when I got to the shelter, there were three puppies that were rescued from the streets, and then I saw this the only female, all small and indefense, and then I just got her in my arms and I fell in love with her.
Do you think there is any difference between a bought dog or an adopted one?
Well, the only difference that I could find was at the beginning when I gave her food, she ate desperately. But it was because before coming to my home, well, to her home now, she didn't have enough food. So now she thought that it was going to not be there for long.
Okay. And what do you think of violence towards animals here in Mexico?
Well, I think that it's a problem that it's been here for many, many years, and it's going to be very difficult to eliminate it because of the culture that we have for animals.
Well, Damara, thank you for your time, and we hope that you're still happy with your dog and will be happy forever.
Well, you're welcome, and I will be.